This reading is for all signs, and this is just a general reading, so just take what resonates. If you'd like to purchase a personal reading, there are links in the description box below for my Etsy shop, and you can purchase a reading there. You can also reach out to me in the comments section. Okay, so there's an offer coming in because something hasn't fully come into completion. In order for this, let's get a little bit more information here. We've got the Fool. In order for this clean slate, this new beginning, some kind of tower has to fall. And because this is in reverse, we're looking at the Sun, a really positive shift. So as the tower falls, there's positive movement forward. There is completion. The tower is kind of like that last step. There is an offer coming in that's going to catalyze that completion. And it's going to open up an opportunity for a clean slate here with the Fool. Oh, what was that? The Chariot. Ooh. So there's going to be a need to let go of control. In order for this like clean slate to happen, this new beginning to happen, and this tower to fall in the way that it's meant to without, you know, too much pain, too much chaos, there's going to be a need to like know that you have to stand up through the rough water. That's like, you have to stand on the chariot. You have to move. You have to allow the universe to move you by standing, but you don't have the reins. Like if you look here, he's not holding on to anything. That's trust. That's trusting that the universe is going to continue moving forward because you can see the wheels are moving forward. All you have to do is remember to stand. What happened in the recent past? Okay. Okay. So it looks like this offer maybe came in once before, but you weren't emotionally ready. So there was, because we have the Prince of Cups with the Prince of Wands in reverse. Ooh. Like your heart wasn't ready. It could have been a relationship or a job offer that your heart like needed to be in it in order for it to move forward. Okay. There was a lesson here. In order for you to learn how to go deep within, find that strength. We have the Seven of Swords here in reverse with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse with the Strength card. So this offer was something that you were like really hoping was going to turn out like a certain kind of way. You thought about it a lot. You were really attached to a specific outcome with the Prince of Swords here. We have a lot of like really kind of young-ish, immature, like impulsive energy in this reading. So the reason why things kind of had to be at a stop was because there was still an attachment to something from the past that was going to ultimately unravel your wish in the future. So in order for this wish to be fulfilled properly and to stay aligned with a better outcome, there had to be a letting go. Okay, so this tower that's falling kind of behind the scenes right now is ultimately bringing in this completion. You have the strength inside of you to get through this, even though it may be weighing heavily on your mind. Know that even though we have the Wheel of Fortune here in reverse, that everything is going to turn. Once that wheel turns, everything's going to be on your side. It's just going to be a really challenging ending. Okay, and that's part of like maybe why there's some emotional attachment, and that may have been what prevented that offer from being able to come into completion in the past. Okay, so we have 10 of Cups here with this satiety. Like there's this need, this desire to feel happy, satisfied, fulfilled in life, emotionally, spiritually, in so many ways. But there's like, you keep giving up your power to something or someone, like hoping that somebody's going to come in and save you. And so it's like maybe you had all your heart, your hope set on this offer coming in to save you, or the situation coming in to save you, and it just did not work out, and things like really just fell apart for you. And you're like, why did I invest so much time and energy into that if it was just going to fall apart? Like, what was the lesson, universe? And the universe is like, hey, you know, with the Sun card here, you have really valuable strength inside of you, and in order for you to see that strength and to know your worth, you had to go through a tough situation, and making it through that situation means that the offer is still coming in for you. The Knight of Swords. What is this offer going to look like? Give me a card. Pleasure. Six of Cups. Gifts from the universe. This could be different things. Time. Extra time to do things that are pleasurable. This could be money that you can spend on things that are pleasurable. This could be people or situations that offer you pleasure. Maybe situations in the past, closure from like heartbreak, coming to like peace, cooperation, compromise with relationships. We're looking at 2 here. So maybe a situation or decision that had to be made that was bringing a lot of inner turmoil is now come into completion, and there's a sense of peace and this opportunity to seek out like pleasure. Okay, what do we need to let go of right now? The need for things to happen right now. Your manifestations are coming in divine timing. You are going to have to take steps and move forward with certain things. You are going to have to be willing to take action when necessary. But there's this need to know that, you know, you don't want to stay stuck in your old patterns with the Devil card here. Because that will put you to a block. Instead of like moving forward, you're going to maybe try to start with too many things. And ultimately those things are going to like stop each other from being able to go anywhere. It's like really focus on what you want to move forward with instead of trying to start a whole bunch of different things. Pick one thing and really focus a lot on that. If that doesn't work out, then move on to another thing. But try to avoid starting too many things at once, because you might find yourself going into old habits or patterns that are going to keep you reattaching to old cycles and old situations that aren't healthy for you. What do we need to focus on more? I mean, we kind of have an idea, but the Magus with wealth. So your new beginning is tied to your money. And so you're really having to focus on how are you spending your money? What does that money look like? Because there is a cycle closing out connected to that, because we have a 10 here and it is a karmic cycle. So if some of you guys have been struggling with your finances, that with the Magus is showing that this is an opportunity for you to cut ties with your old habits and behaviors connected to money that were keeping you stuck in that old cycle of lack, loss, like not having enough, striving, not ever being able to get the things that that give you pleasure, like not having enough extra to buy the things that you want. And more blessings. Okay. 8 of Discs with the Ace of Cups. We have the Moon and the Lovers that fell off here to the side. So there's definitely blessings coming in connected to relationships, new beginnings in relationships, the opportunity to build really strong roots, foundations in relationships. So these could be friendships, intimate relationships, business relationships, or partnerships. But there is a beautiful connection here with the Lovers card. We do have the Moon in reverse, so pay attention to the red flags or like people wearing false masks. There could be some illusion or even delusion around a certain person or situation, so be aware. Because as you're building these strong roots and these foundations, you have to recognize where you may fall into or find yourself repeating old patterns that created maybe unstable roots or foundations in the first place. So this is where it's like, be aware and pay attention to things that are like, if your spidey senses are tingling, then there's a reason for that. Pay attention to that. Okay, so let's look at the environment. What's happening in the environment right now? Okay, I guess I gotta pull from my zodiac deck for this part. People in the environment influencing my person right now. The sun. So we have the planet, the sun, influencing some kind of a death and rebirth. So they're probably helping with the rebirth, as well as like you have 13, which is like, to me that always mean that is more connected to like death and rebirth. We have Cancer energy here as well. So we have a Cancer that is initiating a death and rebirth experience through some type of a relationship. So this could be the ending of a cycle in a relationship, the way that you do things. So this doesn't necessarily mean a relationship is ending with a Cancer. This means that the way that you work with them is ending and changing into a very positive way. With the sun is showing that this is positive change. The 13 is showing change. The sun is confirming positive change. So this Cancer energy, maybe if in the past you had issues with them, this is going to bring balance. This is going to offer the opportunity for change within your relationship. And when we have the Ace of Wands with the Princess of Cups, confirming this new beginning is going to be something very pleasurable. And, you know, if this is an intimate relationship, there could be a lot of passion, fire. If this is a business relationship, this is the opportunity to move forward with some kind of a beautiful project. With the Princess of Cups, something that's going to be very emotionally fulfilling, also spiritually fulfilling if this is spiritually based. We have the Six of Wands here at the bottom of the deck, confirming that there is a victory ahead. Okay, so let's look at our affirmations for the day. And you can put your affirmation down in the comment section if you'd like. If you claim this reading, or just you can say that you claim this reading. Don't forget to like the video. If you're interested in a personal reading, there is links in my description box for personal readings. You just go to the Etsy shop link, and that will take you to the readings. What is our affirmation for today? Divine patience. So wait for divine timing. We also have 4 and 6 is 10. So there is a karmic cycle closing. This is when you have to be really patient and allow that tower to fall, because it's really important that you allow yourself to move forward with those things that were keeping you stuck and that you were feeling attached to, because if you remain attached, you're going to repeat that cycle with the Devil card. My soul brings forth the right conditions and opportunities for me. Okay, so that's your affirmation. My soul brings forth the right conditions and opportunities for me. And the best answers and solutions are delivered at the best times. So just know that your opportunity is coming. You just have to be patient with yourself as you're going through these changes. Remember to stand up as you're moving forward, but you have to let go of the reins and let the universe move you. All right, so this is about having an awareness. And also it's detachment, knowing that you do have to move forward, but you're detaching from the outcome. All right. Blessings.